Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War World Lore event, week 5, day 3. So today, we got two pretty shiny things going on. The more noteworthy one, well, actually I guess they're both kind of noteworthy, but the actual new thing is, of course, we got ourselves a new pet today. This cute little wolf. It is a Wargare bonus as well. This is pretty much almost never going to be used until Wargares get 50%, and even then, they don't have a hero class unless something like Borda never gets reworked into being a Wargare, which would make sense, but it isn't. But as it currently stands, they are pretty underwhelming, and you won't really be using the bonus for the pet. But if nothing else, you can still use it cosmetically on your shoulder. However, there is one other thing, and that is Adventure Board today. We haven't gotten a Mythic task for quite a while now. And this one is the VIP key task, so good to go and save all these keys for the Mythic coming up. Of course, we are still getting a new Mythic every single first Friday of every month. That hasn't changed, and we'll be getting one very soon, TM. So, because obviously that's in about, what, a week? Or actually, a little over a week. It's not this Friday, but the following Friday will be a new Mythic. Actually, that's not true. Never mind. We actually got 3 weeks. Because, next week's Friday is actually the 31st, so never mind, we got a little bit of time. But still, nonetheless, you still want to save these for when the next Mythic ends up rolling around. But yeah, I actually didn't notice that. That's actually the latest possible time you can ever get a Mythic within a month. It's going to be on the 7th of August. But nonetheless, we still have one on the first Monday of every month. I mean, first Friday of every month. But anyways, save those keys. Actually, I've saved all my VIP keys that we've ever gotten for free over the last like year or so, ever since the task system. And I think we got some from some other means as well. Just randomly, I think a few that they end up giving out for something, maybe like the 5-year anniversary. I can't remember. But other than that, most of these have been literally just a 2 at a time off Adventure Board. So we've gotten quite a few of them over time. Also, we got some legendary Tacet I didn't claim from earlier. Let me go grab that right there. Is that a legend? That's not a Mythic. No, that's just Wrath. Nothing special there. Though I did get a Mythic this week. I actually randomly got it from the World Lore event, oddly enough, which we will be pretty much finishing through today. Because I believe by the time we do our battles tomorrow night, my guild might already be done. Otherwise, we'll still go throw them down or something. But actually, let me go claim the next one. Let's go see what our 2 orbs are. Can we get anything shiny from them? Come on, blue. We've been doing pretty good on blues lately. Ah, no blue, though. But 3, not counting those 2, 3 of our last 5 orbs were blue. One of which was major blue, too. So we got pretty lucky recently. Anyways, let's go clear out some of our dailies first, because we got a lot of shiny things on it today. Let's go for the wolf first to make sure we don't forget this. We'll just quick kill it with Phoenicia, and go grab some magic just to kill it a bit quicker. And there we go. Okay, let's go and get ourselves this wolf. New pet, definitely make sure to do it. This will be one of them that will be in the drop table after the fact, since it's not cosmetic. However, you still obviously want to pick it up today, otherwise you might not get it for a while. But still, make sure to go get it. Not like Wargare bonus will be used much, but still helpful nonetheless. At least it is a bonus, unlike all the many cosmetic pets. Anyways, hello everyone, hope all of you have been doing well today. Hello Bill Warhammer, hello Lemmy, hello Marcelo, hello Cookie, hello Isabel. Hello, Patrick. Let's see. Are we going free to play or are we buying the pass? I am buying the pass so we can show content for it. Pretty much every single Wednesday or so, we're probably going to be doing a video going over the new thing that comes out, though it's going to be almost always irrelevant other than the Mythic. And yes, I still need to cover that, I know. People keep reminding me. But technically we've covered it on stream, but I haven't done the short little video thing. And mostly because I'm trying to figure out what format I want to do for it. Because whatever format we're doing, we're going to do for every single one. So I'm just kind of still determining that. But probably get it done tonight. Soon, TM. Keeps getting shifted ever so slightly. But we will be doing that. And that will be becoming basically a weekly thing as well. Going forward, because yeah, we have campaigns every 10 out of 11 weeks, so that's pretty much every week, other than that 1 week there, but it's essentially every week. Let's see, but yes, we did go for the normal pass, the mid-range pass, not the free one and not the super expensive one, but the one that gives you all the rewards so we can cover all the things when they happen. Because the other pass doesn't really start to get ahead until the 5th week. And even then, it's only ahead on the some of the rewards. It's not actually ahead on the tasks. So the tasks we would still be able to go over in uniformly with all of the passes, regardless, because you would never be able to do the tasks ahead of time. Though they do carry over from week to week. So theoretically, you could not do, you could choose to not do any of the ones this week, and then still choose not to do it the following week. And then, like, let's say, like, by the 4th week, you were like, oh, you know what, I actually do want to do the campaigns. Also, how many times is this guy going to revive? But you can decide on, like, the 4th, 5th, 6th week that you actually want to do the campaigns, and then you'll still be able to go do them. They're not really... oh, gosh, how many times are you going to revive? But, they're not restricted from, like, if you don't do them on a given week, that doesn't mean you permanently have them undone. You'll simply just be able to do them at a later week. They keep stacking over and over again. So, you'll still have to do the previous task before you can do the next ones. However, gosh, that's like the 4th revive. I'm trying to talk here, and he just keeps wanting to revive. But, finally, gosh. But you will be able to go and do all the tasks at a later point if you choose not to do it on a given week. So yeah, it's a rather interesting mechanic. Unlike, actually, unlike every single other event currently within the game, this is the only one ever that actually allows it rollover between weeks. There is currently no other event that actually does allow for that. So it's a pretty interesting mechanic. Obviously, we haven't gotten to see that in play yet, but that is the way it works. At least based on the beta, anyways. Which should still be in the main game as well. That doesn't seem like something they would remove. Let's see. What do I even go for here? I guess we'll just grab some yellow there. That's not enough to kill, though. Ever so barely, is it not, though? Gosh, 4 damage, 3 damage. How short was that? 3 damage. That was 3 damage short. What are you doing? Oh, also, I took that try to get mana for Leprechaun. You are blocked by that color. There you go. And that's match. As long as you don't revive. Well, the other one chose to revive this time. Gosh, this battle set has the most revive out of, like, any set by far. It's not even close. How do we not get a skull out of that? Come on, now. Fine, we'll just go poke you with Amnesia. Do it that way, then. Oh, you put the stream on the big TV. Yeah, some people do that, especially people on, like, consoles and stuff, since it's already going to most likely be on the TV. Let's see, we'll throw that down. I don't think I've ever actually bothered watching anyone's live stream on a TV before. Actually, that's not true. I was at my friend's house. I actually did. Because one of them was competing in a tournament thing. I forget if I ever mentioned this. But yeah, one of them was competing in a Mario Maker 2 tournament. They actually won a little bit of money. Not much, though. I think it was like 50 bucks or something. It was a pretty small tournament. And they made 2nd place. But, we were watching them on Twitch on, like, a gigantic screen. I forgot how big that TV was. It was one of the biggest I've ever seen. But, yeah, we're watching it on that. It's quite a bit of fun. Let's see, we'll throw that down for now. Take a big burst there. I feel like Mario Maker 2 flopped a lot more than it should have, though. I think the biggest issue it has is player retention. I know my biggest issue with it was the multiplayer on it was the laggiest experience I've ever seen in my life. And that was one of the main things I was interested in it. And yeah, no. You could pretty much only play that game single player. Because if you try doing multiplayer, it is a mess. Let's see, we'll throw that down. What do we grab here? Take that over. And then do our explosion. Also, good evening, Birdleaf. Hello, Queen D. Hello, Dauntless. Hello, Sam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The VIP key daily quest is super easy because it's technically just gnomes. Yes. Actually, all 4 sets of battle are gnomes, aren't they? For a second, I thought it was just the final battle, but yeah, you're right. I believe all 4 of them are actually gnomes. They're pretty easy to kill. Oh, we only got 1 copy to pet, but still, nonetheless, enough to go and have it. And there we go. Let's go equip the pet. Where to go? Let's go equip it. Let's go upgrade it. Equip. Boom. Upgrade. That's only going to give us some gems, though. There we go. Cute little Wolfie. We're going to name him Wolfie. That is definitely his name. It is a Wolfie. There we go. Actually, its actual name is Little Lupus, but it is definitely a Wolfie. There we go. We now have a Wolfie. Okay, let's go clear out Adventure Board because that's pretty noteworthy. Actually, we got 2 epics into a Mythic. That's a rather interesting combo. Got some really rare ones. Unfortunately, these are both pointless rare ones, but that one's not a pointless one. Okay, can Phoenicia even quick kill this? We'll find out if she actually has a high enough damage range for this. I'm not sure if she does. Let's hope she does. We'll find out in a few moments. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why we have so many high level ones at once. We got pretty lucky. I think the highest we've ever gotten was an epic legend mythic. It is, I believe, theoretically possible to have 2 mythics in a week. To have like a legend double mythic. I think even triple mythic, though it'd be so exceedingly rare. We've seen it 0 times. But yeah, the highest rarity we've ever seen is epic legend mythic. So this is the second highest we've ever seen. It's double epic mythic. Oh, so hello, Bushka. Let's see who else have I not said hi to. Hello, Dotero, if I didn't already say hi earlier. Just reading through anything I may have missed earlier. You got all the tasks done except killing treasure gnomes. You'll do that when you get a vault key. I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I believe it has to be treasure gnomes that actually have treasure on them. Yeah, you can either get a vault key from yesterday's event, though of course that's passed by now. Friday has factions, so you can get it this Friday. And other than that, you might passively get it done just by doing battles. Because obviously you'll find some small amount of gnomes through some of your battles that you do. And those will count. I don't think the ones off that VIP task right there, or, you know, where we get those 2 VIP keys, I don't think those gnomes count. I think it specifically has to be one that gives you treasure. Let's see. There you go, we'll throw that down. Yeah, it's really unfortunate when you only get 1 copy of a pet. Because getting 2 is basically double. So it's always good to see at least 2 or higher. How do you rank Phoenicia? I would rank her... I don't know. It depends if you're ranking based on overall usability. Or if you're ranking on its best instance within the game. Because those are 2 completely different things. If you're ranking it just based on general usability, it's pretty bad. It's more towards like mid-tier, if even that. It's maybe even a little bit below, which I believe is where the last tier list had it. However, if you're ranking it based on its absolute best instance in the game, it's probably S+ tier, or at least S tier. Maybe not S+, just because of her lack of wide range use. But she has the strongest full AoE ever since we got magic added to the game. She has the strongest, most viable full AoE damage. For a single cast. And this is relevant for anything that you can double kill very quickly, and even more relevant for things that you can kill within a single cast, just to wipe it out. It has a higher kill range than that of Rowan, and always will. And that ends up making it have a pretty interesting interaction, since the whole basically quick kill area above what Rowan can normally do, it'll be able to kill. Basically, Rowan's whole role is to quick kill stuff. However, Phoenicia can kill beyond the kill range that Rowan has, which makes it insanely good and the most viable option within the range, within that range. It's a very small range of about, I believe, 80 total durability. Actually, that's pretty large. I think it might be closer to 60 durability, but still a pretty large area that it covers, and obviously that can increase over time. But within that range, she is one of the best options in the entire game. But only in that specific range. And she's still good for the double casting. Not as optimal in those instances, but still a great option. I would definitely consider her something to have. However, there is no piece of content that she's required for. So if you're looking for things for being able to get it in order to be able to do things better, or be able to actually do something, like let's say delves or something like that, she doesn't actually allow you to, like there's no piece of content that she would allow you just to complete. She only allows you to complete things quicker. Unlike Iron Gut will actually allow you to better do delves and actually, you know, allow you to do them to some capacity. She doesn't actually do that in any capacity. Anything that you can do with her, you can do with other troops. She just happens to do it quicker. I almost feel like entangling first. However, it has impervious, so I guess that doesn't really help, does it? So let's go for that. Get a Phoenicia down. Also, she's not that good for this battle. Has way too high durability for her to be viable. But we're already still on this team, so let's use it. Also, if they run away, it doesn't actually matter, since they're not actually gnomes. Okay, I really wish we could kill that right now. Do we have alignment? Yeah, no. That's not enough damage. Let's hope he gets skull distracted. Yes, he does. Good. And then we Phoenicia him. And then we just have to kill a single treasure. Oh, never mind. That's already enough damage to kill. Perfect. And there we go. 2 VIP keys, which surprisingly are counted as epic rarity. Even though, yeah, they would obviously should be mythic rarity, those keys. I'm really surprised that they're not. But there we go. We have 25 total VIP keys right now. That's almost a full 50 open. But yeah, that's a lot of VIP key value right there, actually. That is 1,100 and something. It's around 1,200 worth of VIP keys. Well, actually, I guess if you base them based on their full value of 50, what is that? That's 1,250, right? Math. I'm pretty sure that's 1,250. But yeah, that's a lot of VIP key value. It's basically over 1,000 gems just sitting there. Anyways, let's go claim our 5 gems from the pet. And I think we go to the World Lore event now. Actually, before I forget, let me go clear our dungeons since we're doing all these side ones. Plus, we need Phoenicia for it anyways. Hello, Chad, and good night. Going to bed already? Let's see. We'll throw this down. Hello, Druk Savage. Welcome. Can you explain what I mean by alignment? Okay, alignment. Basically, when you're using a converting troop, it refers to whenever you can actually get an extra turn. So the team I'm currently using only has alignment for Mirage Queen. And this can mean one of two things. Basically, what it's referring to is when you convert a troop, or when you convert a gem on the board, or multiple gems, if they're actually going to connect or not. Right now, we can connect green to Doomskull, which will get 1 alignment there, but it's not an extra turn alignment, which is generally what we're looking for and what we're referring to whenever we say alignment. But it basically just means that what ends up resulting out of a converting cast, anything that has converting gems to other gems, that's normally what alignment is referring to, is with converting troops, which most teams use at least 1 converting troop. Almost every team in the game uses at least 1 converting troop. There are exceptions though, because it's not a required mana generator compared to like Leprechaun quickly giving something, but it's generally a pretty good one. The main thing that's really nice about converting troops is they have a really high consistency of being able to extra turn, because you actually know what they're going to do with their convert, which makes it a lot easier to get those alignments, so you get extra turns and everything. Because you already know exactly what's going to do in many instances. Like almost every converting troop, you know exactly what's the result of the cast is going to be, which makes it a lot more consistent than other methods for mana accumulating. Anyways, there we go. Also, there's quite a few of them that have both skull spam and mana accumulation combined into a single thing, which ends up making them pretty effective. Okay, let's go run the token for the event. Run a little bit of magic with it because we can. Why not? Oh no. You know what? Let's go seasons. Actually, we could just go with one of the other little badge thingies. No, let's run it that way. I almost feel like going into Forest Guardian, honestly. I feel like we need more skull spam. A single skull spam isn't enough. So let's go even more. Let's just go completely trash the team and build it around Forest Guardian. Let's see. What other weapons do we have? No. We'll just stick with Doomed Glaive. But we'll go add Forest Guardian. Cockatrice, but put it behind the Forest Guardian. And one other option. What's not horrible here? I guess it may be a first turn convert, so we try for alignment on that. And I think that's all we need. Is Archer fine? I guess Archer works. Alright, let's roll with this then. Banner. Yeah, that banner already works. +2 green, +1 red. We technically have +1 yellow off of that. The +1 brown just to make sure Cockatrice gets up. Yeah, I guess that works. Let's just roll with this. Should be fine. See how this goes. See if it goes a little bit better. I feel like the other one was a little bit slow, having only 1 damage source. Now we have 2. And now we have a converting troop. After we were just talking about that mechanic. Let's see, purple to green. So we don't have any alignment, so we'll just go for... What do we go? I might just throw it down. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, doesn't that overlap with Forest Guardian? Hold up. Don't they both convert to the same thing? Convert brown to Doomskull and convert brown to green. That's a slight dilemma. But we also have purple to skulls there. So at least it still has one convert that works. Yeah, that might have been why I didn't choose to use it initially. I forgot it has a bit of conflict with each other. Because they kind of convert the same things. Not completely the same things, but partially. I feel like taking green. That won't backfire right now. So we'll take that. I wish we had alignment right now. So let's take skull instead. We can always go create a couple browns. Which at this point, I think we kind of have to. We'll throw that down for now. Alright, we will go for that, and then that kills it out. However, it does make it so Doomed Glaive is a lot less potent then. Because we don't really have a follow-up on it at that point, whenever that happens. Oh, what's your question, Chad? Let's see. Question. You got a couple of VIP keys. When is the best time to cash them in to try to get a Mythic? Generally when a new Mythic comes out that you actually want. Or should you save them for a specific period? Generally when a new Mythic comes out that you really want. VIP keys have the highest chance of dropping a Mythic of anything in the entire game, having a full 1% chance per key that you open. They effectively, for the gem value that they have double the rates of gem keys. Theoretically, they have 10 times the rate of gem keys, but effectively, relative to the amount of gem cost, it has twice the effective rate of the gem key of Mythic chance. So you normally want to save them for whenever you're trying to go and get a Mythic, which obviously whenever you're trying to get like a new Mythic, whenever one comes out, is one of the best times to normally consider using it. No purple convert here. So let's take another skull. It won't even matter, never mind. With Hunter's Mark and everything else, it's way overkill already. There we go. On to the next one. Yeah, the options we have to use this week are pretty funky for the event. Oh, so hello, Liz! Welcome! And hello, John, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome. Let's see. What's my team? For what we're using right now? We're using Doomed Glaive, Forest Guardian, Cockatrice, and I forget this thing's name, Moonsinger. Is what we're currently using. This is basically a skull spam team for the event. Does have a little bit of confliction with the two options, but that's getting the job done. We need more damage, so we put more damage. I just feel like we're never getting the really good combo, which would be using Doomed Glaive into alignment on Forest Guardian. Would be the most optimal way we could get a cast off. But I feel like it keeps happening the other way around, like right now, which ends up making Doomed Glaive a lot less effective because we can't cast it. There's no way to cast Doomed Glaive right now. Did Lust just kill? What? Lust, what are you doing? We might actually have just lost to Lust right there. What are you doing trying to win? I might actually lose to Lust because he got a summon. And now he's just going to keep chipping us too much. What a way to lose. No, I think we're still going to win. We have another skull right there if we want to take it. Not sure if we want to go commit to it or not. We'll go for that one first. Okay, good. Lust doesn't kill us out. Barely. There we go. Actually, Forest Guardian just wrecking everything. There we go. And we got all blue battles left. All level 10 blue battles too at that. Easiest way to do this would just be cast Doomed Glaive and win. It's pretty straightforward there. I hear there's big money on the campaign video coming out on Friday. I'm not going to wait all the way till Friday. There are people betting on when I'm going to post the video now. Let's see, we'll throw that down. No, this Friday we're going to be going over, oh, maybe Amnesia, nice. Grab that. Always make sure to grab those. That's the highest point battle that we can get here. But, this Friday we're going to be going over faction. Got a new faction coming out. So we'll be doing the entirety of that on Friday. And Saturday, we got the bug tournament for Animal Crossing. And we'll host it on our island this time around. I'll be setting up my island soon to be able to do it. It should work out quite nicely. Actually, I might need Isabel's help to go and organize it all, so I don't need to spend that much time on it, or as much time. Let's see. Load that down for now. How many gems to clear a pure faction? It depends how many total battles you do, like if you do them to full completion or just partially start doing them at some point. However, it takes anywhere from about 2,000 to 3,000 gems. On average, it takes about 2,510 gems exactly. But it depends at what point you start skipping. If you don't skip at all, you can normally get it done within 2,110 or 9,000 or 1,910. If you do pure skipping the entire time, it normally costs you an amount of 2,910. But it can be done as low as 1,910, basically 1,000 whole gems cheaper. However, it takes substantially longer doing it that way. Especially depending on what team options you have available. Is there a case that you couldn't get the new Mythic when they... also, normally the best way to do it is do a combination of skipping and not skipping. Because that ends up saving you several hundred gems, but also saving you a bunch of time. Is there a case that you couldn't get the new Mythic when they release it if you don't reset the game? I'm pretty sure that can potentially happen. I know in the past, I think that was a thing. I always reset it just in case. However, even before I reset, I still notice people are getting it within chat, so I'm not sure if it's actually working still, but I always reset just in case, because you never know. I would always reset whenever a Mythic comes into a drop table, just to guarantee make sure that it is indeed in your drop table. What are the new faction colors? Yeah, well, Andrew just said blue-purple, and it's for Druxzoom. I mean, yeah, Druxzoom, that was correct. Yeah, it's blue-purple for Druxzoom. Let's see. We'll go for that for now. But yeah, out of blue purple, what would be the best team for that? You could theoretically run a variant of Truffle. Actually, you could run just normal Truffle, actually. You can literally just run Truffle meta. So that's cool. Have you decided on a team for the event? Well, I just mentioned Truffle, so that's a thing. It's kind of like a nice default thing to kind of go to. We might experiment around with something. I'm not definitively sure what I'll experiment around with. Also, I just had alignment I just got rid of, didn't I? Whoops. The massive fail. Massive, massive fail. We'll throw that down. Oh, wrong convert. Though it still works, so I guess, never mind. I guess that's fine. Not what I meant to do. I meant to use the other converter. Yes, you have Hiking Iron Thrall. You even have it with Leprechaun, too. Since Leprechaun covers purple. So you can go all in Hiking Iron Gut. And then again, you would need a curse option, though. Yeah, you can go Hiking Iron Gut. You can go pretty much any team with Truffle Thrall. Thrall Leprechaun, I mean. You have the option of Truffle Loop. So, yeah, there's plenty of options. There's a good handful. I just realized that converts the other color that we need too. Everything conflicts with this kingdom. Why must there be so much confliction? Also, why is that battle so weak? Oh, why did I just take out Ultra Rare instead of an Epic when we had an Epic? Whoops. It's not that big a deal, though. I think it's a 2 or 4 point difference. Heads up, though. We're probably going to eventually need to do it anyways. Do we have alignment? Yes, kind of. But it gets rid of our other option. Oh, whoops. That's not an extra turn. Yeah, the skull was in the way. Oh, what am I doing? I could just kill it with Doomed Glaive. I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Hey, an easy battle. Hey, might have been worth taking that battle then. You mentioned that there's a case you may have 0 chance to have the new Mythic if you don't do something. You tried to find that stream without success. What? You mentioned that there's a chance you may have 0 chance to have the new Mythic if you don't do something. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. Do you mean from the campaign? I never said that there'd be 0 chance to get it. I said there would be 0 chance to get it from keys. Or, you know, the exclusive key week. Is probably what you might be confusing it with. But I never said there'd be literal 0% chance to get it. I was saying that you wouldn't be able to get it. It would never be in the exclusive Mythic in the key drop table, is what I end up saying. So it wouldn't be. There'd be 0 instances where it would ever be in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest drop table as the exclusive Mythic. Is what I said. What was your other question, Chad? I answered your first question. What was the other one? I don't know. Could you repost it? I'm not sure what it is. I do not see it. Also, it could have just been that you didn't put a question mark on it. Oh, what's the second best option to carry you to the end? That's why I didn't notice that you didn't put a question mark. Whenever anything doesn't have a question mark, I assume it's not a question. But you would use Hope's Crescent if you're not going to go Doomed Glaive. Hope's Crescent is your next best bet. Oh, gosh, this battle's weird. Let's go try getting alignment off of that. And luckily we do. 2 times over. And we'll take that over. Gosh, we could actually lose this if we're not careful. Oh, we'll go convert that away then. Where's our Doomed Glaive when we need it? I was going to have to throw that down. Ideally, we could get multiple skulls in a row here. I do not see an option for it, though. So we'll take the bigger one for now. Get our double poke. Oh, no! He's broken through. That's not enough skull damage to kill, is it? How much reduction do you have? 50%? Yeah, it's not enough to kill. I just have to drain him. Actually, we can convert. I was hoping we'd get a drop out of that. Never mind. Let's take a skull for now. Drain him. That's going to be kind of weird to do here, though. Let's take that first. Then we'll drain him and tangle him. I'll throw that down. Fortunately, it gets a bunch of mana. This is a very strange battle towards the end here. I killed all of our damage. Wasn't this the Lust team? Gosh, Lust gets so lucky sometimes with the way that she does her damage. Well, not even lucky. She just does so much damage output when the team keeps dying that you're killing. Because killing the team causes them to do damage. And it by default gets to do a lot of damage as you're killing it. Green to purple. We do have alignment on that. We do not have a skull drop anywhere, though. So let's take that for now. We had a chance. Didn't get it there, though. Come on. Okay, there we go. Dead. Wow, that was a weird battle. Very weird battle. But there we go. Another one down. And yeah, I'm not sure we'll have that done by tomorrow night, but we might. We might end up reaching it. Let's get the rest of our battles in. Hello, Corey G. Welcome. You mentioned that there's... Oh, never mind. I already said that. Let's see. Hello, Robert. What was your other question, Chad? What weapons do you have from a Grim... never mind. Yeah, which question were you referring to? Unless there's a third one that I'm not aware of. He's answered the other two. It's hello, Robert. Hello, Corey G. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. We don't have alignment, do we? No, we do not. And I don't want to waste Forest Guardian yet, so let's go take a random move. And hope we get a good board after, which we kind of don't. So we'll take that. Hope for something good here. Of which we do not have anything. So we'll probably just pass our turn again. Until he gives us something, like right now. And then we just destroy everything. Sounds like a game plan. And he's dead off of that. Hello, Nexus! Welcome! Can you suggest some teams for hiking Iron Gut? Generally, he's used with Mountain Crusher in order to mana generate with him. And he's used with basically the most common premise for him is Mountain Crusher, Apothecary, Hiking Iron Gut, and then something in last slot that has Curse or Transform or basically anything that will allow him to devour everything on the opposing team. That is the most common kind of premise for him. However, as long as you have a good mana generator and one way to get rid of immune to devour on the enemy, you can build pretty much anything around Hiking Iron Gut. You can do like Leprechaun Thrall for it for mana accumulation. You can go like a Mountain Crusher to like a Harpy Mage. You do pretty much anything as long as your team consists of mana accumulation and a way to get rid of immune to devour. As long as it has those two components, you can build pretty much anything around it. And regardless of the color restriction, as long as Hiking Iron Gut is usable, there is at least one team that you could build around it. Because he has a wide enough range that he could be used with, that there's always one option available that you would be able to use for it. Do you forego attack boost then? For what, this kingdom? For what we're doing right now? We already have attack bonus via the medals that we have this week, because it gives 160% per medal, and then like what is it, like 60% or 80%, whatever it was, 40% for like the smaller one. But we already get enough damage from the medal that you don't really need an attack boost or anything like that. Plus the Doom Skulls get multiplied by all that as well. And it's not like we can use Mang or anything, because the weapons are restricted as far as what we can use. I kind of feel tempted to go for this and hope we have a good follow-up, which unfortunately we don't really have. But I'll still go for it nonetheless. Again, not really good follow-up. We'll take that for... Oh, whoops! Oh, I was looking at the other way and didn't see it from the other angle. Fail. It's not that big a deal, though. We'll take that, and that should be dead. Unfortunately, his Reflect kills our hero, but it doesn't really matter. Not like we lose any points for that. Okay. All these we can actually go one-shot those two battles over there. However, we will take the ones that actually give us more points. Oh, my bad. You don't normally need an attack boost for Hiking Iron Gut. The reason for this is after you get your first Devour, you will already have 100% Devour rate after that. So you normally go down the mana accumulation route. And the reason for this is once you get your first Devour, you already have 100% Devour rate at that point. Assuming you're using Ent Elves and stuff like that, which is where you're normally using them in. It is possible if you're doing like a PvP instance that after one Devour, he will not actually have a 100% chance to Devour yet. However, if you're using it in Delves, where he starts to get applicable, after his first Devour, he will have 100% rate. Also, it works even better in Delves as well because he starts with a higher attack, since you get a bunch of bonuses from whatever your Horde level is. So the game mode just naturally has a higher attack as well, which makes it even easier for him to function. It's one of the reasons why he's so good in Delves, or additional reason. But that's one of them, just because he has the capability of already starting out with more, which really helps him out quite a bit more so than quite a few other troops. Obviously, every troop gains some amount of benefit from it, but he gains probably one of the biggest benefits from having those extra stats, particularly the attack. But he doesn't actually need an attack boost. Sorry, Corey G, what was your question? I feel like I'm missing a lot of questions then. Have you heard if they are going to stop the first Friday Mythic? No, it's going to still keep going. You're going to still get a Friday Mythic every single first Friday of every month. That is still going. That has not stopped. Let's see. But yeah, nothing has changed in that regard. You're still going to get a new Mythic every Friday. I mean, every month, I mean. The first Friday of every month. Hasn't changed. It's just now we might be getting another Mythic every 11 weeks on top of that. Though they didn't mention it might not be a Mythic every single time. However, this first time, obviously, it is a Mythic. Though, regardless of whatever it is, it'll be something definitely pretty high in value for completing out the entirety of the campaigns with the pass. What it will be every single time, we don't know. But this first time, obviously, it's a Mythic. Let's see. Curious to see what they put there if it's not a Mythic, though. I feel like they might do a Mythic weapon. There's a possibility they might do a Mythic weapon instead of a Mythic troop. It'd be an interesting way to introduce Mythic weapons to the game. And I don't think a Mythic weapon there would be as pay to win as if they had like a Mythic there. Let's see. I'll throw that down, I guess. Mostly just to move the board. This board is not favorable, but now it kind of is. We'll go for that. Get a billion skull. Pile drive it with all the skulls. And it's match. It's a star turn as well. Oh, good. Because we need it. We need that extra turn. Oh, we don't have any alignment here. I'm just gonna hope this gives us alignment and then destroy him off of that. There we go, dead. Super overkill. No revive for you that time. You only get one. Hello, Alfie. Welcome. Do you know how is the next new Mythic? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be one of the best curse options in the game, though can sometimes be a little bit inconsistent, and it has a pretty good Doom Skull convert. Overall, it's going to be a bit above average. I don't feel like it's going to be super meta, but it's definitely going to be decent. Yeah, Lord of Slaughter is one of the better Mythics in the game. I personally haven't been caring for using him as much, though. He is pretty fun to use, but I don't know. The playstyle of it's just a little bit weird compared to how I normally play. And I've actually opted to not really use him that much, but he is still pretty good. He's kind of like one of those instances like Grey King, where it's an absurdly good troop, but I don't really care for using it more often than not. I feel like that's what Lord of Slaughter ended up turning out to for me. Like, it's really viable, but I just don't care for using it that often, unless it's just needed for something. What do we go for here? Actually, I'll grab that first, see if it gives us anything. Doesn't look like it, though. Oh, I should have actually converted there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's go throw this down, I guess. And then hopefully we have alignment somewheres. And there we do. We did. And he's dead. Super dead. What is the best kingdom to use the truffle shuffle on to level 12? Well, there's a couple different locations that could be optimal, like Zhejian. But probably Zhejian. Because even if you're not using a hero class that has Greenstorm, if you're trying to level something else, or use half mana start on your hero, there's a chance that you would get Greenstorm there, and obviously Truffle gains quite a benefit from having Greenstorm. Oh, why do we not have alignment? Why do we not have alignment? We'll take that. Grab a Skull Poke. Get our nice beefy poke. Unfortunately, we don't really have much of a follow-up. Also, I should go hand out a code. Still haven't done that yet. We need to. We'll tangle that just in case he feels like demolishing us with triple damage on poison. Or on web, I mean. Okay, we don't have alignment here, do we? Just have to pass our turn then. Grab that, he'll get a revive. What's new? I'll throw that down, and hopefully that gives us alignment then, and it does, and that's match, we won. Super overkill. Actually, no, we don't win yet, actually. Yes, now we do. Never mind. Yep, no problem. If anyone else has any questions or anything I missed, let me know. Yes, the pass. The Elite Pass Plus, the bigger pass that costs more money, is very pay to win for Guild Wars. Because starting on week 5, you can have higher stats than everyone else. It's not a huge difference, but you can quite literally buy stats for real money. Which is the first time you've ever been able to do so. There's been kind of instances where you could, like, a little bit earlier get, like, permanent stats. However, everyone else would still be able to get at a slightly later point. However, these stats are a completely money buy thing that would be a whole week early. And because they're a whole week early, they, you know, in a Guild Wars, that makes a difference of several different stats that you would have compared to someone else. But yeah, it's probably the most pay-to-win instance in general, is all of its effect that it has on Guild Wars. It might not be too noticeable initially, but and it's a pretty low impact regardless. But I feel like the Mythic will be probably the bigger concern, though I'm not sure if a Guild War actually runs in a way where it's going to coincide with it. We'll find out soon. I'm not sure exactly when the Guild War week was. I'll need to go double check. But nonetheless, it still has a stat effect where people who bought that pass will have slightly higher stats for the Guild War week. It's not a huge difference, but it is a difference. Oh, do we go for this? We do have alignment there, so I guess we will. And he's dead. Get that Valraven in there. Yeah, I'm still not a huge fan of the pass thing. I probably wouldn't have even bought in any of the passes if it wasn't for the fact we had this channel, as I've mentioned several times. But I still did, so we can cover it. Mostly for the Mythic. Mostly to cover the Mythic and for the Legendary troop. Or even that, not even applicable initially. But I would say more so for the Mythic, I would say, is the most applicable thing currently in the drop table. And there is a possibility going forward that there'd be nothing applicable in it. And we could just completely skip the campaign and just cover it at a later time. Well, we'll see. If nothing else, we'll partake in the very first one. Let's see. But for content reasons, I might just do all of them that ever come up. What do we grab? We'll just take the skull there. Get a drain on him, or so for alignment. We'll go for that. And we kind of just got rid of the option we need to actually get skulls on the board. Slight fail. There we go. Hello, Draco. Certain rooms and delves produce specific rewards. Is there a way to predict, or maybe an online resource that says which delves are more likely to have those rooms? I know there was some posting of some stuff somewhat related to that on the forum. However, I'm not aware of any tool that has a breakdown of all the drop rates for every single room that is within a certain delve. I know there's data on the average multiplier that can be for certain delve. However, I'm not sure there's a full breakdown of what the drop rate for every single room is anywheres. Someone has data mined it. I'm not sure it's public anywheres though. Another Valraven. Wait, let me go hand out code before we go finish out these last 3 to 5 battles. Let's see, because we're probably going to end once we do. At least for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll finish out the Ward Lore event if it's not already completed. And we have the class event as well for... What was the class event again this week? I already forget. Was it Warden? It might have been Warden. Yeah, it was Warden. So we got Warden class event. Oh, why am I going down there? Let me go get the code. I believe the one underneath this one was the last one we used. Put that there, put that there. Boom! Yes, it is. Actually, let me go double check the one above. I guess this one worked, so I didn't check the other one. But here you guys go. Here's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Your invite code will be found underneath your settings menu. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with PJ. And give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Let me just double check this other code to make sure I have used it. Yes, we have. That's what I thought. Alright, let me just go mark these down then. So I know I've used these 4. Let me just go delete them. It's the easiest way to mark them. Literally remove them. There we go. Okay, all marked. Ready to go for tomorrow night. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. Where were we? Let's go finish out World Lore events. This might be the final battles we need to do. I'll probably need to still throw some more tomorrow night. I don't think my guild will finish by then. We'll get really close by then. I'm not sure if we'll finish all the way though. But definitely by the time Friday rolls around, we'll be already done with it. So we won't need to do our battles Friday night or going forward because we'll already have it all. A lot of pokes. Actually, we already have recast. Ready to go. Nice. Gosh, it's just getting obliterated. That was a super quick win. Beta squirrel. Yes, definitely feel free to leave a like. Helps out a lot. Greatly appreciated. Got to get that YouTube algorithm going. You started playing the game at the start of COVID, and you're at level 1,200. Oh, gosh. Yet it's miles behind people who have played for 4 to 5 years. That's still a lot of grind. It's really good then. But yeah, there's a big difference in this game of levelage. Levelage is a pretty bad example of how progressed a person actually is. Because a level 1,200 who's been playing for 4 years is in a much different position than a level 1,200 who just started within the last several months. Those resource differences are quite large. So level is generally a pretty bad representation. Like, it normally is a good indication of about how much they've been like actually physically playing the game. But duration matters too, because a lot of loot within the game is given at a weekly basis. Like, you can still infinitely farm in this game. Actually, quite a lot of infinite farming compared to most free-to-play games. But while there is a lot of infinite farming, there is quite a bit of loot that can basically only be really realistically obtained on a weekly basis. And those kind of somewhat time locks with things you can't really get as much of if you're only been playing for a shorter duration. Yep, no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. Hey, final battle on Amnesia. How perfect. Though we might get out of a Valraven here. Nope, no Valraven. Final battle. Possibly of this current World Lore event. Also, we'll be seeing a lot more of these going forward, given that they're going to be happening almost every week now. Going forward. Not literally every week, but most weeks will be World Lore event for the week starting on Monday. What do we want here? I think we go for Truffle. Get an Entangle on it. I mean, not Truffle. I mean, that's not what I meant to do. That is not at all what I meant to do. I meant to cast Cockatrice. What a fail. We'll throw that down for now and hopefully have alignment after. We'll throw that for now. Sounds good. Get her pokety poke. It'll kill us out. She doesn't go for it. Perfect. Grab all that mess. Luckily we have alignment and that should be dead. There we go. I'm gonna kill ourselves out of it, but he dies too. There we go. Amnesia, let us have it. Give me the Amnesia. I'll grab it tomorrow, if we even need it by then. Well, there we go. And we'll have that either tomorrow or Friday night. Okay, let's grab the code. And there we go. Okay, let's go run through Explorer too, I guess. See if we can go randomly pull our niches. What am I running here? Oh yeah, we probably won't be needing this team. Though I still need to show it for the video since we haven't recorded it yet. I guess it doesn't really matter too much what I run with. I guess a little bit extra skull damage would actually be beneficial. And magic is pretty useful too. Let's see, Explore 12, fight, fight. And where's my team? Yeah, let's go get a chest or two. See if we can get those juicy loots. Let's see, we'll move that over. We'll grab a Flammafa. Yeah, we'll grab that on there. Hopefully that'll get us rolling. And it does. So throw that down, get a nice big poke. And his whole team just wipes pretty much. Oh, the one has immune to burning, so we actually can't kill it quickly. Just have to zoog off it then. Have her get a billion extra turns. How are you not dead? There you go. Oh, you're barely gonna get enough for hiking iron gut. Luckily, you'll still be able to get it. Nice. It is available this week. Oh, we got a gnome. Soul gnome. You know you'll want to drop Zavolki. Or at least 5,000 souls, either or. Pokety poke. Actually, I should probably zoog off him to make sure he goes down. That's a bit of a miss. Luckily, he's frozen. Come on, we were one red short both times. What are you doing? If we have 13 plus reds, we get all to actually turn off it. So sure, probably Flame Referred there, but it's not too big a deal. Though the fact that we don't have a skull here actually does make it go slower then. There we go. Luckily we get off a sky. 2,500 souls. Rather average drop on him. Unfortunate. Yeah, we'll go for one more big chest after this one. Hopefully we'll get something juicy. I should kill this first slot. It's impervious. The annoying pervious, making it so we kill it slower. Gosh, how are you still not dead? And dead. What do we grab here? Let's just go for Leprechaun. Get things rolling off of that. Destroy all the things. Zugoff is impervious. Have we had enough red on the board to single battle? Gosh. Now we do. Oh, no, now we won't. Never mind. Nope. One red short again. Gosh. Loves doing that today, apparently. Thrall and Leprechaun hanging with Zugoff is pretty funny lore-wise. Yeah, it is kind of funny. A literal slave and a random Leprechaun are hanging out with like the biggest god in the game. Pretty funny. I think Thrall working with Zugoff is probably the most hilarious one. I wonder if they're ever going to rebalance Thrall. I kind of hope they don't. But it's only a matter of time before they nerf like every gem destroyer in the game. Because they're basically like the new old gem spawners. Like when you used to be able to like infinitely spawn gems. It kind of reminds me of that, how broken it is. That or when explosions had 100% mana accumulation. We'll still be able to full board clear when that was an instance. Because eventually we got enough magic that it could full board clear. And at one point they had 100%, then they had 70%, and now they have 50%. They just kept nerfing it. Chest number 1. Oh, we only got an Arachnia. Let's go get one more chest. And then we'll end it there. Get it from Shentang, since we're chasing the 20%. And the other ones have annoying revives. But if anyone has any questions, anything else I missed, let me know. Make sure to go over it all. So hello, Dauntless. Welcome. Hope all's been well. Again, one red short. Gosh, it's like the 6th time. We've barely even been using this team, and I feel like every single time we cast Thrall, it is one red short. And it is again, gosh. He gets auto extra turn if we had one more red. Seriously! Third time just this battle. Not even counting all the other instances. Just this battle 3 times in a row. He was 1 red short. Let me guess. Hey! We finally have it. Except we don't need it now. Figures, the time we finally get it, we actually don't need him to have it. And now when we do, he's doesn't have enough again. What a massive fail. Luckily he's frozen, so he leaves that there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for Flamer for there. Hey! We actually have enough. Thank you. There we go. Oh yeah, Isabel, you can come to my island. Actually, I could go open that up right now. I'll just wait till after the stream. But, because we're about to end anyways. But, yeah, I haven't been playing much today. Oh, I saw that Isabel, we had a goal over. But yeah, Isabel, today's the day you can go and grab like 1 billion black roses. I'm getting rid of pretty much all of them after today for the most part, so you can grab like 5 to 10 inventories. Like, you can do it all night. Just take all the black roses. Because after tomorrow, I'm probably not going to have any black roses left. Let's see. Move that over. So whatever you want of them, just take them. Question, please tell me your winning Powerball numbers. With our luck that we had yesterday, we had lottery winning luck. Not today, though. Thor and Leprechaun have to pay Zugoff rent to hang with him. And he mandates masks. Let's see. What do we need here? We'll take that over. We'll go for Flamify. And then kill it out. Also, that's something I did do the math for earlier. For Animal Crossing. Because I was curious since we got Gulliver again. They made it so one of the achievements in the game, or not achievements, but one of the end game tools takes over a year to obtain without time travel. You have to find Gulliver 30 times, and in the current state of the game, it would take me another 40 weeks. And that would be over a year by the time of how long it's been total, which is pretty absurd. Let's see. I'll throw that down. Get a Zugoff down. Though, if nothing else, that's technically how long it takes to get Zugoff in Gems of War. A little over a year. Slowly over time. It could theoretically be done in a single day if you time traveled. But we're not time traveling. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Get our Pokety Poke. Get our Skull over. Get our Destroy that we need. If anyone has any other questions, do let me know. As soon as we finish out this chest, we'll probably wrap up for tonight. Which is 2 more battles then. Star Wars The Old Republic is free to play on Steam now. You played it long ago. You wonder if they changed much. I wonder if I played that game. How old is it? Actually, one game from my childhood actually was released about a month ago. A racing game for N64 called Star Wars... Oh gosh, what was it called? It was a Star Wars racing game that Nintendo just re-released like a week or 2 ago. It was actually the first console game I ever played ever. Like, literally ever. I think it was 4 or 5 years old then, or something. But it was quite literally the first console game I've ever played. Was that one Star Wars racing game. I didn't bother getting it yet, but I probably should. Just kind of waiting till it goes a little bit on a sale. Because I think they're selling it for like $20 without like upgrading the graphics or anything. But if nothing else, at least for nostalgia's sake, I'll stream it at some point. It was quite literally the first console game I ever played. And we'll take this one out. Grab our explosion. But yeah, some sports are starting back up. The only sport I've been watching is the Marble Leagues. Still rooting for the Raspberry Racers. Do any of you guys watch that? I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only few. Though they do get like 1 million something views. But it's basically a whole channel dedicated to marbles and racing marbles in various ways. And they basically have a Marble Olympics that they run every year. I've caught it the last 2 years. I definitely always root for the Raspberry Racers. It's like my favorite flavor in existence. Is raspberry flavor. We don't need that. This was just a daily thingy. Or, you know, the money things. Oh, we get another free one on the 26th. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. Also, oh no! That's kind of funny. I know this was completely not done with that intention. But that's the date that Terran's World shuts down, isn't it? Oh, that's kind of funny. You can basically look at this adventure board, or not adventure board, what is this thing called? The daily offer calendar, or whatever it's called. It has a proper name or something. But you can basically look at this as the goodbye to Terran's World countdown. Because on the 26th, that'll be the last day. It's the final countdown. The last 5 days, we have Terran's World until it's taken down completely. RIP. Hopefully some other third-party resources come in a very near future that'll be able to replace it. But, yeah, it's the same date that it's going away. It's so unfortunate. But anyways, anyone else have any other questions? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow night. Same time as always. Hour prior to now tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we do every night. I'll be doing Warden here class. And finishing out anything else we need to do with World Lore event if it's not already done. Yeah, I say raspberries weird. Raspberries. Let's see. Oh, you picked the last year raspberries this morning? I actually used to have a raspberry tree in my backyard when I was younger. It's pretty nice. Because I had chickens at the time too. So we had raspberries, we had chicken eggs. It's pretty nice. That's actually probably the... I will eventually will get chickens again. Like, I actually do legit... If I'm ever going to get another pet, I am getting chickens. Like, there is not a single pet more useful than chickens. They're adorable. They're still somewhat cuddly. And they produce eggs. And they literally actually give you something back for taking care of them. Unlike other animals that just lay there. Though cats are pretty adorable when it is later. In the sun all day. Being lazy. But I feel like if I was to ever get a pet, I would get chickens again. They are probably the favorite pet I've ever had other than cats. Then fish, but I don't know, fish are... I don't know, you would need a nice pond for that. I guess you could still do that. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And yeah, this Friday. Obviously, we don't have too much going on tomorrow night, but, well, other than the class event and everything. But this Friday, we got ourselves a whole new faction, so we got a lot to go over very soon. And also, speaking of very soon, we will have that video up. Going over the weekly stuff. And we will be having that every single week, pretty much, since that's going to be a reoccurring thing now. Since we'll need to cover teams for the campaigns. And that'll be applicable because they can be delayed for weeks. So you can just look back at the videos. I'll make a whole playlist for them. And yeah, it'll be all good to go. I know soon, TM. It'll be like Sunday, and it's like, oh yeah, we still need to go do that, don't we? But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye, everyone.